Hello, friends. Today we are going to continue with our lessons on photosynthesis. You just watched a short video entitled The Overview of Photosynthesis. And in that video, the gentleman talks about what happens in the chloroplast. We're going to review that right now. As you know, the chloroplast is an organelle found in plant cells that's essential to photosynthesis. There's actually two parts to it. There are these poker chip things that are called the thylakoid, and they're hanging out, floating around in this fluid known as the stroma. Now, in our video, the gentleman talks about what goes on inside the chloroplast, and this is the diagram he used, okay? This is the diagram he used. So we're going to look at it. It's not labeled, so this is how we're going to review it. We know three things we need going into photosynthesis and two things we know we need to come out. So in this case, we have sunlight, we have water, and they are going into the thylakoid, okay? This is known as the light-dependent part of photosynthesis. Now, the sunlight and the water going in the thylakoid, and two main things are coming out. Well, what's coming out of the chloroplast is oxygen. That's great. That's one of the products of photosynthesis. But what's these other things coming out, okay? Well, they're energy. In this case, this energy here is known as NADPH, okay? And this one is one I'm sure you've heard of before, ATP. Now, this energy is coming over to the stroma, and it's going to take place in a cycle known as the Calvin cycle. We'll just put CC here. Well, we have water and sunlight coming into the thylakoid, but the carbon dioxide, the third thing we need to come in for photosynthesis, is coming only into the stroma, and it's hooking up with the energy the thylakoid made. And what happens when the carbon dioxide meets its energy? We get sugar. Well, that's great, because now we have three things going into the chloroplast. We have two things coming out. But what happened to this energy, Mr. Ryan? I know what you're asking yourself. When it got involved with the Calvin cycle, well, it got depleted. Now, the NADPH is just simply NADP, okay? And now the ATP has become ADP, adenosine diphosphate. So that's what goes on in the chloroplast. This may look complicated, but if you sit down and think about it, it's not that hard. So please, kids, study this, understand it, and as usual, have fun and enjoy learning. Thank you.